What's going on, YouTube? Today I'm going to be repairing the old cage. Before we get the video started, just go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. As you can see, the old caulking on this cage is all broken out already. It's been cleaned numerous times, over 5 years. So a lot of the dirt you see won't come off. It's just stains now. So I'm going to be putting a little border in front of the cage as well, so that the baby dragons can't get on top of the crack. And right here I'm just showing the size of the screw versus drill bit that I'm going to be using to drill inside the plexiglass. I'm going to pre-drill it so that the screw don't crack the plexiglass. And you're going to want to make sure that the drill bit that you use to pre-drill the holes is a little bit bigger than the tip of the screw that you're going to be using. But yeah, the caulking around the edges is pretty bad, so I decided to go ahead and replace it. I cleaned the cage previous, but again, like I stated, the cage is real old and stained, so it's not gonna be perfect. But as the title says, you gotta use what you have. This is what I have, so I'm gonna make the most of it. And I'm gonna be putting some babies in here, so right now they're gonna be using very small feeders, and I don't want them to go inside the crack, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill it in with this caulking. Had a little technical difficulty here. The caulking was dried inside the nozzle. And the little pin that they have on the side of the caulking gun is to be used to break out that old caulking, so that you can use the caulking that's still wet. This is what I pulled out of the tube. So now the passageway is cleared, so we can go ahead and start to use it. Pump it a couple of times to get it going. And I'm doing this with one hand, so it's not going to be perfect, but it'll still get the job done. Just to show you guys how you don't have to buy a new cage every time. Sometimes you can just repair it. I was jammed up right here, so I just went to the other side. I probably could have used a razor blade to scrape up some of the old caulking off of it, but the wood is so old, I didn't want to use a razor blade and chip into the actual melamine covering, the white part of the melamine, and then possibly have a worse problem than I have right now. So what I'm going to use is this little sandwich bag, just to protect my finger while I smooth out the caulking and push it into the cracks. Once I'm done pushing it into the cracks, I get some water and I use a rag, but in this case it's an old shirt. So what I do is use some warm water. Use some warm water and just soak the whole shirt inside of it and wring it out. You don't want it real soaked. You just want it pretty damp. And then you just wipe it along just like you did with the plastic Ziploc bag. And smooth it out as much as possible. Again, this cage is old and has the old caulking on there, so there's going to be a lot of flaws, but a lot better than it was when we first started. So you continue to do it all around the cage on the bottom. And you make sure you apply pressure so that you can push the caulking inside the cracks. Just continue to smooth it out. And we dip it down and re-wet it as needed. Once you wipe a couple of times, that part of the rag is going to be soiled, so you're going to need to find a new spot on the rag, just so that you won't be reapplying the stuff that you're removing and smoothing out to another part of the cage. Like right here, I got it against the wall, so I'm wiping that off now. This yellow stuff on the wall is some dried up liquid nail from a previous repair I did on the lighting. It took too long to take it off, so now it's just there. The cracks are filled in now, so I don't have to worry about bugs going down inside. Because when you're feeding like pinhead crickets and small dubia, especially small dubia, they find any place to hide. They would squeeze in there, and then the dragons won't be able to eat them. But if you look at the picture in the beginning of the video compared to that, it looks totally different. And now I'm getting ready to drill the plexiglass to the front of the cage. Do the pre-drill. Sorry for the rocky camera, but I'm doing it all in one hand. Well, two hands, but I'm recording with the other one. And this plexiglass is old. It was just laying around not doing anything, so why not use it? And right here I'm mapping out exactly where I want to place the screws at to evenly disperse it. And again, make sure if you're going to be drilling into plexiglass to pre-drill first, because the screw will crack it. It'll crack all the way through if you screw it with just a screw, in most cases. That's the second hole. I did a total of 4 on there. 2 on each side, pretty much. Right here it's getting pretty difficult to drill it with the camera in my hand, so we don't have any stability on the plexiglass. So I'm very lightly drilling right here. On the next one, I'm gonna have to cut the camera off so I can do the last one. So here we are in the inside of the cage. Now we're gonna screw the piece to the front lip of the enclosure. I'm using self-tapping screws, and they're short. They're probably 1/4 inch. Forgot to put the Phillips head bit on. Anybody got some lotion? Again, I put four total screws in the bottom. It don't have to be Fort Knox. You just have to hold up against the baby dragons. And again, the reason I did this is because you see that brown track right there. If I just leave it like it is right now, the baby dragons will climb on top of there. And to open the cage, it becomes difficult. So I'm putting this here to prevent them from being able to climb on the track, so that I can open the front of the cage freely to clean, feed, and whatever I need to do without worrying about getting their tails and feet caught. And now I got 2 more screws to do, so it'll be a perfect time for you guys to subscribe if you haven't already. Every subscription is very much appreciated. Right now, I believe that we are at 907 total. I'm trying to get to 1,000. Once I hit that 1,000, I'll be doing my second giveaway, but the first giveaway of this year, and possibly 2019. I plan on doing a lot of giveaways, but I have to wait to see what hatches out to see what exactly I'm going to be giving away. It will be a dragon, but I don't know which ones yet. But subscribe and turn on notifications if you haven't already. Again, I appreciate it. And there it is. I have it up in place. It's pretty solid, and it's the lip I'm talking about. The dragons usually climb on there, and then when I try to slide the glass on the track, they're sitting right in the way. And there's no way to reach around the glass, so I have to pretty much wait till they get down, or try to nudge them off with the door softly, but just to prevent them from climbing up there, so that I can be in and out without wasting too much time on one cage. See, right there is where they usually get up. And now that I have that there, that they won't be able to get up there. So now I'll be able to slide it with ease. No problem. But thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate it. And again, here's a little preview of the clutch that just recently hatched. You guys have a good one.